Okay, hi, this is Kate Longacre with Champion's Choice for Early Learning, and hopefully this is just a quick little thing on a sliding scale fee and how that works. Sometimes it's easier to hear someone talk about it than it is to kind of figure it out by reading what it says. It's kind of complicated. Anyway, our sliding scale fee allows us to provide a more affordable a tuition rate for families. And anybody's eligible. You don't have to, at this point in time anyway, they're kind of looking at doing an application process, but right now there is none. So anyone is eligible to use it, regardless of what your income is. Of course, if your income is quite high, I think it's somewhere over $6,000 a month, you'd be better off just paying flat $5 an hour rate. And so, but if you're on the sliding scale fee, you pay a $25 base fee per month, regardless of how many days your child attends. And then on top of that, you pay an hourly rate based on this sliding scale fee. And you come up with that by figuring out what your total income is for the month. That is from all income sources for all heads of household. And so that's like if you get TANF, if you get Social Security payments, if you get child support, all income sources, if grandma sends you $500 every month or whatever, and then so you figure that out. We don't expect you to figure out your WIC income or your food stamps. I mean, that's up to you if you want to include those, but we don't really expect that. Anyway, you figure that out, and then based on that figure, you look across the scale and it'll tell you how much per hour that you would pay. And then we don't ask you to verify that. We don't want to, see, documentation or anything. It's the honor system. We do, however, need to know how much per hour you are paying so that when we enter the hours that your child attended in our computer system, it will deduct the per hour rate from what you've paid. And it is pay in advance. So the first day of class, you bring an envelope with your name, the date, the amount that's in the envelope, and the hourly rate. And then you put that in a folder by the door, and we enter that information in our computer, and as your child attends, the sign in and sign out sheet is how we figure the hours. We just deduct the hours from that. And then each month, again, and you can pay by the day or by the week or by the month, depending on what your situation is. So anyway, so that goes, that's what that's all about. And then we also started a scholarship fund to help offset that lower fee. So we have a lot of overhead expenses, and the lower tuition rate doesn't necessarily cover all those expenses. So by doing some fundraisers and going into the scholarship fund, that helps us offset some of those expenses. So for example, if your rate is $2 an hour or $2.50 an hour, then it doesn't, by getting in the scholarship fund, doesn't decrease your $2.50 an hour that you pay, but it increases that for us. So you would pay the $2.50 an hour, and then we could take an additional $2 an hour or whatever out of the scholarship fund to help cover those expenses that your child has incurred while here. So I hope that makes it clearer than mud, and hope to see you. And if you have any questions, feel free to call. Okay, thanks.